Well, just like almost every controversial decision in Wisconsin these days, it took a Supreme Court ruling to settle the mask orders.
Today, the Supreme Court gave public health leaders a win, saying that they could close schools, shut down public gatherings, and order people to mask up.
But today's decision is far from ending the debate. Our Brad Hamilton spoke with local leaders with their reaction, and he joins us now with more. Brad?
Brady and Susan, it's about what you'd expect. Those in favor calling it a victory, those against calling it a setback. But both sides now have their eyes set on the future in very different ways. Just as it's been for the past 2+ years.
This is critically important.
Certainly a step in the wrong direction in terms of freedom.
A decision on masking and pandemic health restrictions is controversial, but this time it's the state Supreme Court ruling 4-3 that public health leaders such as Dane County's Janelle Heinrich can issue such orders.
It allows public health to continue to make science-based decisions when responding to, anything that may arise.
The court needed to weigh the suggestion that public health leaders are not elected and therefore should not be able to do things like require masks, close schools, and shut down public gatherings. It's a notion that Dane County Supervisor Jeff Wygand strongly agreed with.
Instead of taking input from the public, instead of holding public hearings, instead of sharing data and reasoning behind their policies, my fear is that they're going to abuse that.
But the majority of justices said Wisconsin law, which dated back to even before we were a state, does give health directors such power. Still, 3 justices did disagree, including Rebecca Bradley, as she wrote that PHMDC's Janelle Heinrich acted like a, quote, dictator.
I think that's an example of just the unnecessarily nasty hyperbole that we're seeing among politics and other places today. This is a Supreme Court justice.
Now, those like Wygand, who disagree, turn their attention to lawmakers, while supporters of this ruling just hope to move forward.
My hope is that this state statute, Chapter 252, can be amended.
We have differences that we try to work those out in a civil manner. And again, that we realize, we have to be there for one another.
Again, there's plenty of reaction coming from all angles of this story. So for more, make sure to head to our website, channel3000.com.